Welcome to BWA TV.
Hello and welcome back to BWA TV, the show that keeps tab with you with transfers daily, particularly with Arsenal players, link players that are being linked with Arsenal during this transfers window. And before we go there, we start with some how Arsenal players are performing at Euros, and we start with injury update from Kieran Tierney. Remember last season he was at Real Sociedad in Spain where he was loaned by Arsenal, but if it's going to be a serious injury, it's something not good news to Arsenal as well, because they are looking forward to selling him during this transfer window. And if he is going to be his injury is going to be that serious, then it will take us Arsenal struggle to sell him. Also, Bukayo Saka and Declan Rice had a very good game when when England played last their game in a 1-1 draw with Denmark. The first game they played where England won 1-0, and Jorginho played for Italy and their one loss to Spain in last night match. Zinchenko saw his team losing 3-0, and of course Aaron Ramsdale is yet to play a game together with David Raya for Spain in the goalkeeping position. My name is Bilbao the Pundit, like keep your county favorite pundit, and this is BWA TV, the show that keeps you keeps you updated with transfers daily. And we start with Nico Williams, the Atletico Madrid winger, who is playing for Spain. He is doing a fantastic things at Euros. Remember last night when Spain played against Italy, what a game he had, hitting the post, giving us Italy defenders something to think about and making them not even to overlap. He had a very fantastic game, and he is heavily linked with Arsenal. And we are looking for if he can be the person to come and play on that right wing, and he can probably try to push Saka to the limit, and maybe he can come and play with Saka. Also, we are linked with Andre Guller, the Turkish youngster, they call it Turkish Messi, is trying. Arsenal are also linked with him, and he is probably though Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid coach, said he is not for sale, and maybe with the Real Madrid already had in Mbappe, he might be coming in as maybe even on a long loan season. And if he is he's good to come on a loan, because remember he scored a very good goal for the Turkish side. So we are going to look closely on how he is if he is going to come to Arsenal on loan, because already he is not for sale according to Real Madrid officials. Also, we are heavily linked with Pablo Neto of Southampton. He came in for a couple of minutes for Portugal in their last game. Remember, it was his ball closes and his pace that Portugal managed to score that late win. Also, now this one is interesting. We are heavily linked with Jeremy Frimpong of Bayern Leverkusen. They had a fantastic season, going unbeaten in Bundesliga, and Arsenal are heavily linked with him. The good thing about him, he is a utility player. He can play as a right wing, he can play as a right back, and also in the right midfield. Now, if he comes to Arsenal, maybe we can push him a little bit forward, where he can go and have competition with Bukayo Saka on that right side of attack. He is very versatile. He comes from Dutch international. We are going to look how he is going. He is playing for Dutch during these Euros, and maybe Arsenal can try to come up with his release clause, that is £34 million. Should he come to Arsenal? This is very interesting. We are going to look up on another one. Very, very interesting. We didn't see this one coming, is Bruno Gimaraes, because Newcastle said they are not selling him less than £100 million, but with what we are hearing is that we can trade him with money and a player, and these players are Sabi, Albert Lokonga, likes of Smith Rowe, and likes of Edin Ketia. If we are going to bring Bruno Gimaraes to the Emirates from St. James Park, then we have to trade him with this kind of players. Probably Sabi Lokonga is not at his level of that Bruno Gimaraes, and if he is going to, we are going to trade him with Bruno Gimaraes and Lokonga, it might be a good deal. And remember, you have to add some money on top of that. All we are going to give them Edin Ketia, and we are going to take Bruno Gimaraes. Personally, I like Bruno Gimaraes. Having him with Declan Rice on that midfield and Odegaard ahead of them, then I can see Arsenal might have a very good next season if we bring Bruno Gimaraes. Andre Onana, sorry, not Andre Onana, but Onana, the Everton midfielder, is another one linked with Arsenal. I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if I really need Onana at Arsenal, particularly if Thomas Partey is going to stay. Now, let's focus on the season 2024-2025, and the list is out. Arsenal opening their first game against Southampton at Emirates. Then we have to travel to Aston Villa. Then we have to play Brighton at the Emirates. Then we have a tough one, North London derby, that is against Tottenham, and away game against the champions Man City. Our first 5 games, we have 3 difficult away games, that is against Aston Villa. Remember, last season we lost there 1-0. Then we have to travel to Spurs. This is a very, very tricky fixture. Last season we won 3-2, and also we have to travel to the champions Man City. This is another fixture that we draw there actually at Etihad. This is very, very interesting to see how Arsenal are going to perform in their first 5 matches. 3 away games, 2 home games, and these away games are very, very tricky and difficult places to go and manage maximum points. Also in the mixture on September and December, we have to play Man United away, and we have to travel to Liverpool as well. We are going to follow these transfer dailies and each and every day to keep you updated on players linked with Arsenal here on BWA TV. My name is Baba with the Pundit, Laikipia County favorite pundit. See you soon.